in the desert, where the hustle is fun. JC and D, get it all done. Home for dreams under an Arizona skies. Desert home and hustle, so watch us ride.
Okay, welcome for another week of Desert Home and Hustle with JC and D. The client wanted us to come back again after the French drain removal to do some more work for her, which is great. I wanted to show you the outcome of last week's drain removal. As you could tell, it turned out amazing. There's no issues. The client's very happy with it, and the water is being backwashed as expected. So the client has a new neighbor, and they have these planters in front of the yard that they didn't need, and the new neighbor gave them to the client, and she needed somebody to remove the dirt, pick them up, and move them over to her property and set it up, which is great. Keeps us busy and keeps us active and moving these things over for her. Right here, I'm just digging away. Eventually, I figured out, since it didn't have a bottom, I would just go ahead and lift them up, because the dirt was actually a solid mass. I had to break it down and everything, but I was able to just lift up the planters and move them over to her property. Okay, the client had a tarp where we can bring over the dirt from the planters from the neighbor's house. I was able to get this done, I think, in 3 cartfuls to dump it on the tarp. It was really easy to move since the dirt wasn't like clay, but it was definitely hot that day. It was about 102 early in the morning. It's about as red hot as my hair. After shoveling a ton of dirt, I went ahead and just picked up these planters, brought it over to the client's house to get them all leveled out and get that dirt dumped into them. After removing those, I had to do a massive cleanup. There was just tons of dirt and stuff that needed to be removed. But during this time, I was able to talk to the new neighbor. They might need somebody to take care of their pool, which brings in more business for the both of us, which is great. Okay, we got the dirt moved from the neighbor's property off the tarp into the first planter. We had enough dirt just to fill up the first planter, because I removed a bunch of the sticks and unwanted trash that was in the dirt. So that just left us with enough to fill up the first planter, but we were able to get more dirt for the second one once the client came back with more. Okay, final outcome. I think the planters turned out good. They're all leveled, rocks on top of them, new plants inside of them. The client didn't want any kind of like drip lines or anything. She'll just hand water them, but I think it turned out really good. Other than that, I did drop you guys. I'm sorry. So this week, we had a pretty crazy week. While I was dashing and doing some spark, the tire in the back had a crack in it, and it did a blowout while I was doing dashing, which made the day a lot longer. I had to wait for tires to be installed on the car. Also, we got a knock at 9 o'clock at night from the neighbor saying that there's a blowout spraying his house, as you can see here. Should stop. but nope. There we go. So poor neighbor had a geyser squirting out at him. So I'll have to fix that today. What you guys doing in there? Quit playing around. Let's get this done. Okay guys, I went ahead and dug pretty deep in there. As you can tell, there's a hole like right here that burst open. So we just need to cut that piece. I hope that's just the hole there. Oh, looks like that whole piece right there, huh? There it is. So, also I noticed a wire too. Need to make sure not to cut that when I split the hose. But yeah, wow, that whole thing is busted. That is crazy. Yeah, Arizona dirt, man, it gets so clayey and it busts it open. But let me go get the tool and we'll cut that piece off. Okay, got the pipe cutter. I'm going to cut out this slice that blew out. The slice in the pipe was pretty big. I couldn't just use one coupling. I had to use two and put an extension in between both of them to make this work. As you can tell here, I'm not cutting the wire or anything like that. I did cut out the piece that blew out, but I did cut off too much to where I had to use two couplings and a new piece of pipe in between. But after messing around with it, I was able to get it all connected and fixed up for my drip lines to work again. Okay, got the couplers on there as well as the new pipe. The water is on at this time. There's no spraying or splashing, so everything was fixed correctly. Moved the dirt back over, leveled out the ground, and everything's back to normal.
From Desert Home and Hustle, just the weekly roundup. We made around $1,164 this week. Not a super great week, had lots of things impeding on our earnings, but we will keep plugging through, keep hustling, and keep going forward.